I did not mean to do that. I opened up Substance right as I hit right as I started streaming. I hit Substance Painter and I didn't mean to. Darn it! Ay ay ay. I am big dumb. There we go. Alright, now. That's out there. Okay, close that. Get Substance Painter out of here. Go away. I don't care, Substance. Go away. Donkashine. Here we go. Perfect. We'll wait just a little bit to let people get in. Waiting for someone in particular, aka the person that this is commissioned. I'm waiting for them to appear so I can ask them a question. Oh, God. Oh, dear. Welcome to 2021. Wow, never thought we'd make it, huh? Nah, we did. We did it. We won the video game, lads. This Protogen's got some thick arms and thick legs, let me tell you that. Let me tell you, it's thick. Some thick arms, some thick legs. I'm gonna assume that this is part of the bicep. Because of how thick he is, it's a little bit difficult to determine just where his joints are. So it's like a diamond thing. Hopefully he'll give me the creative liberty to do a few things. Oh my. God, I'm yawning. It's not even that late, and I'm yawning like crazy. It's 4 o'clock. I should not be yawning like this. I'm sorry, no data. Excellent connection. What was that all about? It just said no data for a second. What in the world? Where's Retro Mo? Where's that lad? He's not even online! No! Alright, well, I guess we'll just have to start. I'm wondering whether his helmet is square or round. Given the nature of the way it's curved, I'm gonna assume it might be squared off. Maybe. I don't know because he's not here, and I usually start with the head. I usually start with the face. Hi. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. But I don't know, I'm a bit of a loss here because the commissioner was going to be here. Oh, excuse me, he might be asleep. I don't know. What I will do, though, to start with, since I generally know. Excuse me. I'll tell you what I'm actually going to do. I am going to just make a head and just refine everything below the head. He got big paws, big stompers. Those nails are really kind of close together. You have to spread them out a bit. Looks a bit strange. Is that a logo? I think it's a logo. I think it's someone's logo. Can't tell though. Bit hard to see. I am making a 3D model, Steven. That's front. This is side. I am just going to guess for the time being. Based on what I'm looking at here. Let me go ahead and get this on. Oh, right, because I just enabled clipping. Dear. Put that there. And I'm just going to hope that what I'm doing is what he would want until he joins. I can get rid of these now. Well, this one in particular. If I round it off. Because the eyes would be situated somewhere around there. Rayquaza burr. Indeed he does, Quintry. Indeed he does. Oh yeah, while I'm at it, I'm gonna go here. Bonk. I'm gonna do that real quick just because Protogober. Prowoyen Gober. Round it off just a wee bit. Gimme. I don't want that edge to be selected. I just want this stuff. Actually, hold on. Let me think about this. Hold on a second. Let me go find something. If I can spell correctly. Can't spell. There we go. The biggest thing about Protogens is knowing the way the head is shaped. I'm trying to think here. Let me get rid of that, actually. Let me start just with this. And let me think about this, so... Of course. Clipping. Let's get you out of the way. Because on the front, essentially they look a bit round. Gotta think about how wide his head is. Probably around that area. Maybe. Now, Protogens have been around for a while, actually. They've been around since... I might feel dumb, but wasn't it 2016 when they first appeared into the world? I might be wrong about that, but I think that's right. I think. Question mark. I think 2016 is when they were made. I think. I don't know. I don't know too much about the Protogens as a species. I feel like I should, but the world may never know. enable equipping. I don't like the way I did that. I don't know. Kind of hard to get... Oh god, it looks awful. Kind of hard to get a good head shape going. I don't know, it's very difficult because of the way that they're designed. They're kinda... I wouldn't say meticulous, but eh. Not sure. Well, yeah, of course. So... Gosh. The way that looks just a bit strange. Tell you what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna leave that separate. Maybe I'll just keep extending off of this. Because I'm not sure what direction to take. Well, God, I don't know. I really don't know. Let me just make a base, like, neck area. And I'll just do the rest of him before I start on the head. Because I feel like the head is always the most important part of making something look really nice on a character. Its overall design in particular, but in specific the head. So, let's see. Their armor almost always comes out about this much. Kind of comes up a bit over on the side. Why are the faces inverted? How dare you? Zach Love. Yes, I have seen his videos and compilations. I have indeed. Let me widen this out a little bit. Just a wee bit. Yeah, think about there. I gotta think about this, so let's see. Move this out. Just about right there. Me, not that. F, then one of those. Let's move you. Oop. We need more joints than that. Let's get that about there. because I want to have more verts to interact with. And I know these legs are thick. Yeah, I know some of the lore behind the protogens, but the protogens themselves, I forgot when they came into being in the fandom. I feel like it was 2016. I feel. I don't know 100%. That's just what I feel. I'm going to close all that off. Based on the knowledge that I know. Let's see why. There we go. The arm I will carve out here in a bit. I just want to get the base stuff down. Let's see. Take you, put you down. Take you, pull you down. Tell you what I will do. I will take this. Just in case, I will do this in order to take that, merge, center. And get rid of that. Now it's perfect. Perfect in center. Tell you one thing about protogens, man, they are thick. They are thick creatures. Can only make it about that thick before crazy things happen with mesh. Why is this dipping out so much? How dare you? It's about as close as I can get it before it just goes absolutely haywire. Give me that. Right about there. I was really hoping Retro would pop in right about now. Darn it. Let's see. Just scooch that down just a wee bit. Some thicky boy legs. They're gonna have to be that way though. Do just a tad bit of stylization here to make these big stompy wompies. Got some big stompers. Knees. Huh, let's think about this. All base mesh right now, 'cause that's all I need. Just base mesh. Don't worry about the refining bit, refining part of it later. As long as I get down to stuff that I know I'm doing. Give me this. Pull that vert back. Let's see here. Let me make another one of these. Close enough. You got some thicky boy arms, let me tell you. Oopsies. There we go. Yes, they are keyboard keys. You are seeing them correctly. Yeah. Let's actually kind of lower the arm thickness a bit. Really trying to think about how to shape this thing. Let me move all this back. Let's think about this. Get some big stompy wompers. This boy do. Mirror that. Doesn't look like much right now, but it shall. Now let me take these, copy paste selections so I can just work with this. Kind of interesting knowing that protogens are almost just kind of like a, what? Kind of interesting, like, knowing protogens, while they are completely synthetically made, people consider them to be organic because they contain, like, vital organs, digestive tracts, you know, all these kinds of organic things. Even though they're not technically organic since they were synthetically made, people call protogens organic. I call them synthetic because they were not born in nature. They were made in a factory. They were synthesized. They're not real. I really don't like the way this mask looks. I want to get a good, like, I don't know. I'm trying to think about how to go about making such a thing. Let's think about this. Yes, protogens are robots, but they have internal organic organs. Let's think. I'm dumb. I have something right here I can look at. Neo. Life lesson about what is real and why we are here. The question remains, why are we here? The world may never know. Maybe I should close in the mask. Make it a bit shorter. God, I don't know. Making a protogen is really exciting because I like the species, but actually making one, bit on the harder side of things to do because you got to make it look good. I'm not exactly great at that right now, given the circumstances. I don't know. I'm really trying to think about how to go about doing this. Let me make an outline for an ear real quick. Just take that, pull it out to there. I usually like working with outlines a bit more. Gives me a better idea as to what I'm trying to do, what I'm trying to look at. I really don't know. I'm trying to really think about how to like go about doing this. Someone read Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Yeah, it's a really fun book. It's ridiculous, but that's the point. Come back in, what was it, 7 million years? Somewhere along those lines. And I will calculate the answer to the meaning of life. They come back and the kids are still kids, but they're old kids. And they're like, hello computer, what is the meaning of life? Yes, but you will not like it. 42. Okay, so Steven, you ever heard of a cyborg? You know, like General Grievous from Star Wars? Or RoboCop? RoboCop is more machine than human. In a way. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and just attach that to here. $42. It's a protogen. Wow. Let's think about this. Doesn't look like much right now, but it's gotta have fluff around its neck and all that stuff. Ford, you appear to have become penguin. Yes, Neo. Quote more. Quoted more. Nanobot fursuits. That'd be interesting, but it'd be kind of spooky. Hmm. 42. Ah. Doesn't look like much. It honestly just looks like a looks like an anteater, really. Oh yes, we're gonna build an intergalactic highway right here, and your planet just so happens to be in the way. Earth blows up. Oh, we didn't really need to build it anyway. Oh well. Just go around. Resistance is futile. Alright, so what am I looking at here? It's an outline. Give. Smooth. Smooth. Donkashane. Look at that face. You ever seen a face like that? Eh? Have you ever seen a body face like that? Also, Neo, was that you in the photo that Wing had put out earlier in the snow? I couldn't help but notice the spiky jacket. But I'm also wondering, was it Winged? Spiky jacket, unless you took it on to throw everyone off the scent. Who knows? Oh yeah, Neo, please tell Winged that her fish Sona is amazing and I love it. It's derpy as hell and I love it. I mean, I'm half tempted to make it too. It's just like a little sardine. Oh, I just had a bit of a loss of connection there. What in the world? Ah! I'm not even sure if I was there at all. Wow. It's a mystery. It's a mystery to everybody. Let's see, Feels like bunny ears than anything else. I need to actually make it like proto ears. Oh, I did not mean to connect them like that. Doesn't look like much right now, but it needs refining. That is the determining factor. So long, and thanks for the fish. I still like the fish Sona. It's really, I love it. I don't care if it was a one-off. I love it. 42. I did not mean to do that. I don't like that. I don't like what it's doing. Why can't they make things simple anymore? Yeah, it doesn't look like much right now. It looks like a weird astronaut, but it needs a lot of fluff and a lot of refining, and then it'll look great. It'll look marvelous. Also, I understand why the creator of the Protogen is so darn strict about, you know, uh, the species and the regulations and stuff, but at the same time, it's just kind of like, I feel like they've gone a bit cuckoo, just a bit crazy. I respect species owners and creators, but it's hard to keep something, I guess what's the word I'm looking for, sacred, when you put it out there publicly, like, hey, look at this species I came up with. Everyone's gonna want one because it's gonna spread like wildfire. Can I? go. There we go. Get a bit more of a proto mask. Fogon poetry. What was the one? Hold on. What was the poetry that they read to them while they were in the ship? The one that. Oh, Neil, did you? I'm sure you've seen it. The live action one. What's the actor's name that played um Bilbo Baggins in The Hobbit? What's his name? The British boy, where he played the main character. God, it's been so long since I've read Hitchhikers, and I've forgotten so much of the characters' names, but I remember some of the small, dumb bits of it. Uh, God, what was his name? Oh yeah, if I remember. Well, whatever was, there was a particular poetry that I remember from seeing the live action one. My God, it's been so long. I feel bad that I forgot so much of it. Because I loved it. It was just so dumb, so out of place. I hate my memory. It's the worst. Got one. Wait, how many fingers he got? He got. He got 4. So 1, 2, 3. The TV. Oh, I think it was the. I think it was the movie one. Because what's really funny about it is that my literature teacher showed it in our class. He had us read the book, certain parts of the book, and then we watched parts of the movie as well. Oh God. Oh yeah, and I think whatever the guy's name was, the old guy who also played in Doctor Who, the episode with Van Gogh, the guy who was like, I guess the person that was running the museum, the guy that was telling everybody about Van Gogh's work. In that episode of Doctor Who, that guy also was in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy in that movie. I don't remember his name. I don't remember so many of these actors' names and characters' names, and I feel like I should, considering I liked it so much. Ah, God. How have I forgotten so much in so little time? My God, I feel slightly dumb. I feel slightly dumb. Actually, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this. Ah, man, it's been so long since I've seen Hitchhikers and read it. I need to go back and reread it. Such a ridiculously funny book, and I love it. Oh, man. Ow. That was not great at all. That didn't feel good. Eat some goldfish. Munch. Martin Freeman. I don't know. I'm not great at bringing up memory like I used to. My memory's faded a lot. What in the world? Oh, excuse me. He got some big old fingies. Hmm. Give me medium. Gosh darn it. Aye, aye, aye. Yeah. Hello, ground. You'll be my friend. Yeah, the 4 polygon fingers makes it easy to subdivide it later on. Oh dear. Always, always, always start with low poly stuff. Makes it easier in the end. 'Cause the more you subdivide it, the more, you know, complex it gets. And I hit triangulate. They look like nubs right now, but that's fine. Almost everything starts out as a nub. Let's see, where's his nubs? Very thin nubs. Got big old nails. See how round these are? See how round he be? He's a round boy. Round. some big stompy wumpy wumpers for big ol' stompy wumpy. Big ol' stumpy. Big ol' stumpy wumpy. Doesn't look like much right now without his pads. Yeah, I think so. Well, here's the thing. Most of the subscribers that I have came from the old content that I used to have on my channel. I did a lot of old Minecraft builds. I know, cringy, right? But I loved it. I don't care how it seemed, but I loved doing it when I did it. I did a lot of Minecraft builds, which is where I got most of my popularity from, and I did some modeling stuff here and there, and a couple other things, but most of it was just all the old Minecraft stuff I made. But when Kappa happened, and you know the whole net neutrality shit went down, but in particular with Kappa, I didn't feel great about having that stuff on the channel, knowing how a bot would be, despite you changing your thing on YouTube to say not for kids. I was afraid of what would happen if whatever they used to detect that kind of stuff would see something like Minecraft and seeing someone with my language and being like, oh, you thinning, you know, and crap like that. So I just got rid of everything I used to have, and I wanted to start fresh and new. And then when I got into the fandom, like I have, I started doing more of this stuff. And now, what's really good about it though is that about a little over 100 people on average at least watch the streams after I stream. So that's at least good. That's something. Yeah, rip Flash. I remember one of my favorite Flash games to play was Interactive Buddy. Buddy. The Interactive Buddy. That was one of my favorite ones to do. Merge. Center. Actually, no. Now merge. Center. Just kind of flatten that out just a bit. Oh, excuse me. Man. Owie. Let's start giving him just a little... Oh. I'm going to do a little bit of stylization here. Granted, his feet are not completely done yet, but I'm going to do a little bit of stylization here. Oh. Can't do much. Now, for the Stompy Wompers. I'm gonna leave those there.
temporarily. Then we'll take these and this. Can't do too much with it right now. See this? You see this white space here? That'll eventually be filled with beans. Is he a bit too short? Oh dear, I didn't. Uh-oh. Alright. Just about to have a miniature heart attack, but I was like, uh-oh. Alright, let's think. What do you look like? Gib. I want. Can I? Up, up. There we go. Got it. Let's see how I can make these a bit thicker. Oh. Can't do much on that axis. This one, maybe. There we go. In here. And there. Bring it in. And there. This. Bring it in. Bit of a better looking toes. Better looking. What's the difference of the two acid models? What? I don't understand what you mean. I didn't make two, I just made one. I updated one. Speaking of which, I actually have to give the file to Winged. I gotta give the file to her so she can do whatever she wants with it. I'd love to see her texture it again like the way she did for Cadaver, because that was freaking awesome. I just gotta actually give it to her. Yo, this is fine. Alright, now that I have these, I can make this up a bit too high. There's a fire alarm going on outside. Fire alarm? Not no, but a friggin' siren. Like a fire siren. This siren head. Wow. Siren head. Siren. Ooh, excuse me. Man, I am burping up a storm today. Oh god, look at those low poly legs. That's like PS1 style, like... Alright, what was I gonna do? Before I started, like, doing some stuff to their legs, I forgot what I was gonna do. What was I gonna do? Oh, right. I was gonna start giving the boy some fur. Ample Bolton jeans with a foy. Nah, it's gotta be more than that. It's challenging work. I guarantee you won't go angry. Oh, I should probably do this. Give him some of that to go around his neck. Cause he gonna need it. He's got a really fluffy neck, this guy, let me tell you. He's got a super fluffy neck. Gib. Let's put this down over here. What I like to do is build almost like an outline of fur-related things. I don't want to drink water. Snopping's a good job, mate. Keeps alerting the guards. Gib. This boy's got a fluffy head. With just this back piece, it kind of looks like a horse. A horse protogen, imagine that. Imagine a horse protogen. I mean, it's already kind of been done. I've seen one in VR chat by Walter. But, like, imagine, though. A cannon. Whoopsies. I opened up my file explorer. Did someone say horse? Hoss. Neo, don't worry about it. That is literally what I almost always do. I'm gonna be excited for the things I can't buy. Let me just do that here. Lower that a bit. There we go. Alright, now I'm gonna take one of these and do that. Separate you. I'm gonna turn you to there. Take you. Put you right about here. Question mark, question mark. Marking up the questions. Trying to think here. So you. Tell you what I probably should do. Take you, put you in, do that, make you bigger. These can't be too big, but then again, he's got a lot of neck fluff on this thing. Oh, excuse me. Let's think about this. Put you down. Turn. Protowogen. Let's shorten this a bit. Let me shorten these. Just a tad. So it lines up a little bit better. It's really where most of the vertices are going to be, are in the neck. That's where most of the fluff is. Everything else will be relatively manageable. Kind of looks like Sonic. Great. Now that I said that, I'm starting to think of a Sonic protogen. Good going, me. My mind is full of cursed things every single day. Bald! Bald! My eyes! Yeah, that seems about right. It's a Sanic protogen. Sanic. Kinda looks like he has dreadlocks. I don't know why. I started thinking of the Predator all of a sudden. Insert angry alien noise here. Brrr. I kind of want to make Winged's protogen ultraviolet. I really want to make that protogen. It looks really cool. Freaking everything Winged does is cool. Let me actually turn you down to about that. And this is what it looks like to be going further beyond. What's he doing? He's starting to go further beyond. Passes into another dimension. Gimme. Let's see. Alright, now what I can do is simply select all of these. Take that. Object. Mirror. There we go, we get almost a full little tuft of hair. Of fur. Separate that so I have this one on its own. If I just expand it just a tad bit. Only just a tad. Take this, expand it here. Expand, expand, expand! And this one, expand. This one, expand. Let's give it that look. Yeah, flashy look. Do that. Oh yeah, I didn't even do this side, did I? No, I did not. I should have, but I did not. Gib, gib, gib. Mine. What? Hold on, wait, let me... Rotation and scale. No. There we go, perfect. We got a full hair... Oh, forget about these. And you. And now... Perfect. We got a full head of hair. Now we just kind of make it a big dynamic by doing whatever with these. We got this entire bit fluffed out. Gotta add his shoulder pads and a couple other things. Now I always like quickly hit save because I know Blender can do some dumb things sometimes. And I mean dumb things, where it will just be like, oh, what's that? Crash? Cool. Lovely. Which has happened to me before while I was working on a project and I didn't save, and I ended up losing everything, and I got very upset. Which happened on a recent commission, so I had to restart over. I was not happy. I was not happy that day. Actually happened with my last commission, Ronnie. I was working on... The first time I worked on it when I started it a little while ago, I was working and it crashed on me unexpectedly, and I was very confused as to what made it crash, but because I'd never saved after the initial outline, I lost everything I had, and I just had to restart over again. So I've always gotten into a habit of just saving after almost everything I do. So that's why after even little things I do, I always just do that, just because of the fact that I don't want to lose anything. And I don't like losing. Unless it's appropriate, then it's understandable. Tell you what I'll actually do. Do this. I will do that to kind of mold it over. Hardcore mode, Krita. It's funny because speaking of Krita, that's what I use on a lot for making textures and UVing edits and stuff. And I got a drawing tablet for Christmas, and the last time I drew something was almost a year ago. So with the fact that I now have a drawing tablet, I might start doing Hi Pearl, I may start going back and actually drawing again, doing digital art, and if I get to the point to where I want to be with my skill level of drawing, I could use that and make more commissions. I can not just only do modeling. So I really want to get back into art because I got a lot of things I wanted to be able to do. Which is really unfortunate because like art has always been one of my strong points for most things I say. And being able to get back into art would just be super helpful for me on like every aspect. The way the face work, VG, the way I would do it is do it through shape keys. Kind of like how Nukude's Protogen works, since that's probably one of the best examples.
I've already been streaming for an hour and a half. Good lord.
I have really lost track of time. Protowogen. I remember what I was gonna do now. I remember finally after like what feels like 900 years, I meant to take this and lower this down. There we go. I literally kept thinking about it this entire time, and I realized that's like, oh yeah, that's what I meant to do. I meant to go back to here and do this. I think the legs look a bit better. Well, that's cool. I just found fan art of a Protogen that someone made to look like a stormtrooper. Looks really cool. I've seen some people make Protogens like this where it has a bit of like a sort of squared off piece here. I like the side view. I think it looks nice. I knew there was something off. I'm like, And then Control A, rotation scale now. There we go. I was like, there seems to be less of a gap here and more of a gap there, because I need to keep resetting the rotation and scale for everything. That's also something very important to do. These are not the phrase you were looking for. Move along. Footy. Take this and kind of spread it out. Well, excuse me. Ah, get Gib. Kept selecting the wrong darn thing. There we go. Doesn't look too shabby, but he could use some shaping up. He seems to be very top thumping. Let me take these and kind of bring them down just a wee bit. If I took these and kind of... Yeah. Proto-Woe-Jin. Alright, back here. So I keep losing focus. I lose focus very easily. I don't like it. Do this and kind of... just to kind of make that rounded. There we go. Perfect. You're a little short for a Protogen. Yeah, because these things are super freaking tall. But what's really hilarious about it is that while the Protogens in canon are super darn tall, a lot of the models that are in VR chat are really tiny. They're way, way smaller than they are.
It's rare you see it in Protogen in VR chat that's actually scaled how it is canon. It's pretty funny.
Got a bit of a nubby tail. Now we have a base tile.
Mostly everything that I need is on here now. Now I just gotta make these side bits.
The best way to go about doing that is to go ahead and...
Where is it? There they are.
Go ahead and apply everything. Mirror. I don't really need a clipping enabled since I have everything else here. Trying to think of how I go about how does it done? I know how people have done it before, but I forgot how. God. Symmetrize.
I gotta figure out. Hold on. I need to do a tad bit of research. I need to. I can't remember what the keybind is. Hold on.
Crap, what is it? How do I... what was the keybind? That's what I need to remember. I'll figure it out one way or another. I'll figure the darn thing out. Where is it? It's like you select... It's like you select a face or select something and you press a keybind and it turns it into like a hexagon. Or something of similar manner. I'm trying to remember. Crud. Son of a gun. Ah. I don't know. I'll just probably have to do it the hard way. Yeah, I'm making it Engon. Oh well.
Oh well.
There's an easier way to do it, but I can't remember what the keybind is. Let me see if I can get these two align. And get it as flat as possible. So that way when I add the subdivisione, then I can just take this and make it bigger. Just kind of close it in on the leg a little bit. There we go. Circle. Cycle. He's a bit thin, but that's fine. Protogens are only thick from the side.
Control Q to M. Yeah. Until something works. Hold on, we're working on protogens. Hold on, since we're working on protogens, it's only fair that I put the dancing protogen in here. we go.
Need to add a thing. Because they're connected via ball joints, because they have interchangeable parts. Excuse me. Whoa, whoa. Alright, so. Yeah, excuse me, God. Can't friggin'. I also just realized something. It was a bit tilted off center. I don't wonder why the heck that happened.
Considering I've never made a protogen, this is not too terrible. It's better than I thought it would be.
Alright, there. I like giving it that bit of a point right there. I don't know, I just kind of like that, the way that design bit pokes it out a bit much, but that's fine. Pull that out a bit more, kind of flush it out a bit. Yeah, buddy. Alright, what next? What next? What next? It's got some fluff on the chest, but that can be added later. Yeah, some creative liberties had to be taken for some models given the nature of which they were made. Very difficult to get everything to match 100%, especially on something like this. Looks like his bicep is... I'm going to... Oops. Crap. There we go. I don't know what I pressed for that to happen, but... I don't know what a good 80% of keybinds in Blender even do, because I just haven't gotten around to messing with all of them. Because there's just so many. There's just so many keybinds. It's unreal. I think there's like the saying that Blender is the most keybind intensive program you'll ever use in your life. It's got more keyboard shortcuts than like anything else. Just given the fact that I have been messing around with Blender for almost 4.5 years, I would say that is probably very much so true. I still have not learned everything about this program. It's unbelievable. I gotta make sure that doesn't bend. got 14,000, 16,000 vertices, and this thing is almost complete in terms of mesh. I'm good at making optimized stuff while also still making it look good. Because the way shaders work and different things, you know. God, now I'm used to using a lot of 2.8 stuff. One of my favorite things to do with the model is add a matte cap. I like this one in particular. Really kind of helps bring out and show a lot of the details in this kind of stuff. And it kind of helps accentuate things. I like it. This one. Bring that curvature in a bit more, add more depth. Doesn't have as much neck fluff as the Nukud Protogen, but that's fine. That's completely understandably fine. Let's think here. Let's think. Thinking is hard to do in this day and age. Yeah, stuff like the face. I'm trying to think of what. There's a method of adding a modifier to something and combining it to a mesh and have it basically trace the mesh. That's gonna make it easy when I start making all the different expressions and stuff like that. I'm just trying to think about how I'm gonna go about doing that at some point. I think I can get rid of that now. As well as that. Fingers. Let's think about the fingers here for a second. I think I could do some claws. Some claws and nails. Kind of lost my place there for a bit. Why? Of course it's not level with everything, why not? And not near as big as the claws. God, they're almost like their own entire finger. I wonder, actually, hold on. Let me think about this. Let me take that, and that. Well, that's different. No, I need individual origins, please. Yeah, give! Thank you. now I can take that, make it a tad bit bigger. There we go. Oh my god. You got a big stompy wumpy and a big stumpy wumpy wumpus woo. No. Put that there. Kind of hard to fit everything the way I want it, but that's fine. Can't have everything you want in life. Close enough. Close enough for me. Mirror that. Get claws now. I could take one of these. Bonk you. Separate that. Do it this side first. It's gonna be a bit smaller. Just a wee bit. A bit closer in. Perfect. Now he's got little Niles for his stompy wompers. Alright, cool. Lovely. Let's see. He's got that band around there. He's got those buttons. It's still mirrored. I'll have to do something. Get rid of those. I just want these. There we go. I'll close that off a bit. Big ol' stumpy. Bit of stylization to this. Hope he doesn't mind. As well, he's a EDA and something. EDA and something. This is up, down, left, and right. Let's make some keys. I can just put these all on one texture. Make it my life easier. looks a little bit better. Let's put that there so I know where they go temporarily. As like an outliner. Just only simply as an outliner. I'm assuming that this thing is a heart. I think. Goes over the fur. That might be a small drawing mistake. I don't know. Goes there, there, that way, that way. Can I not? Oh. Because it's not on medium point, that's why. Mine. That. Why are you so dark? Stop being dark. Why can't you? Ah, I always hate it when they do things like that. It's like, oh, I don't want to work today. It's like, okay, that's fine. That's totally freaking fine. Let's do it like this. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. There you go. Fixed it. And save. That's what I'm presuming that this thing is, considering the way it looks. Oh. Ah. It goes down here as well. Let's actually copy and paste you so I don't lose progress on that in case I do something dumb. How close is it to the center? Yeah, pretty close. Down, turn you just a wee bit. Turn a bit more, bit like this, and a bit more in. I think that will do. Oh, Yeah. Let me go ahead and do that. Make it a bit more flat. Tail, I can do that later because I gotta UV map it. I just want to get all the base mesh stuff down. It's actually... Let's bring it up out of the floor. Cool. Which one was the one that I... This one. That's the one I need to hide. And I'm not sure about these biceps. Not entirely sure how they're supposed to function. I'm assuming they're going to be fundamentally different. I'm actually going to go ahead and combine these. Makes it easier for me to move them. Got some sim stuff. He looks kind of buff. Not gonna lie. Alright. Made that in right around 2 hours. Not terrible, not too shabby. Not too shabby. Let's see what it... Anything green besides this? It kind of hurts my eyes to look at. I like this though. Let's go like cobalt blue. It's gotta be materialized and textured in 2.8. I like making the base mesh in 2.79 and whatnot. Silver. Not too bad. More like a more silvery. Super silver gold. Oh dear. It's like toothpaste. It's Colgate. What are you? Oh my. What did I just do? I don't know what I just did. It's like iridescent stuff there. That's a weird toon shader. I don't know. I just like this one. This to me brings out the most detail. That matte cap. So I think with that, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. I got most of the base mesh down. Texturing and rigging will come later on. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. And I can work on this in my own time. So, yeah. Thanks for coming out to the stream again, for those that joined. I appreciate it. And I will likely stream tomorrow as well. Probably around the same time. I want to do another commission. Actually, let me see who's actually on my list. Who's next? Ow. Alex Blue is next. And then Sebastian, then Sulfurs, then Wolfbite, and then Rico. So yeah. With that being said, I will end the stream. Epic, thank you for joining. Now we'll see you all tomorrow. So look forward to that. And yeah. All Black Main, hi. How you doing, Black Main? Anyway, yeah. God, I got distracted there. Saying hi. But anyway, thank you for coming out, all of you. And I will see you tomorrow when I stream again. Thank you again. Bye-bye.